Hello everyone, welcome to Dada's FoodCrave kitchen. In today's video I'll be showing you how to make your own hot pepper sauce at home. Yes, hot pepper sauce. This pepper sauce can go well with your fried chicken, it can go well with your fried fish, it can go well with anything. Did I say anything? It can go with anything. If you are one of those people that like hot sauce, hot pepper sauce, no need to go to the store anymore. Watch this video to the end. I will show you some tips and tricks. I will explain some tips and tricks, some do's and don'ts, what to do when you're making your own homemade hot pepper sauce. Yes, it can go well with fried chicken, fried fish, beans, rice, you name it. If you like hot sauce, keep on watching. And without any further ado, let's get cooking. All right, my Dada's team, let's get started with this video. As you can see, I have my Scotch bonnet pepper combination with different hot pepper that my co-worker gave me. I forgot the name, but if you have Scotch bonnet pepper, that would be great. I have some garlic here, and also I'm going to go ahead and make the hot pepper sauce, the hot sauce with some fresh tomatoes. You can use cherry tomatoes or any tomatoes. The reason why I'm using the tomato is because I want the sauce to balance out and give it a little bit of sweetness to it. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead, of course, squeeze some lime. I'm going to squeeze one lime or one lemon into the hot pepper sauce. It will also help preserve it and make it last long. Then I'm also going to add some paprika and some slap your mama. You can use any seasoning you have. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and also add in some ground thyme and some oregano, dry oregano as well. Like I said, use any seasoning of your choice. I'm going to go ahead and also add some salt and some Knorr seasoning as well. All right. Use any seasoning of your choice that you have in your kitchen. Just follow the recipe and you should be good to go. Yes, so what you want to do first, if you plan on using Scotch bonnet pepper or habanero pepper, there's another hot pepper in there. My co-worker gave me some, but I don't know the name of it. These peppers are hot. It is hot. When I was rinsing out the blender, yo, I'm telling you, with cold water, I was coughing and sneezing. Yes, make sure you open your window. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going to take the stem out of the pepper. Of course, you don't want to add that into the hot pepper sauce. So you want to make sure you take them out and set that aside.
It's Your Life Music.
Secret. If you don't know how to cook, and the best recipes that you will need to make your food taste yummy for everyone. What Dada's FoodCrave kitchen today, and she will show you everything you need to know.
So now that we took the stem out of the pepper, I'm going to go ahead and add my tomato. I'm going to add my cherry tomatoes. Use any tomatoes of your choice as long as it's fresh. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my peppers in there. Like I said again, the reason why I'm adding some tomato into the hot sauce, of course, it's going to give it some sweetness, and when it fried down, yes, it's going to taste so good. But you don't want to put too much tomato into your hot sauce. You just want to put more hot pepper than more tomato. All right, this is just to balance it out and give it some sweetness. I went ahead and add my couple of cloves of garlic. You want to blend everything until it's well combined into a puree like.
It's Your Life Music.
Then after everything is already blended, I'm going to go ahead and pour this into my pot. As you can see, I did not add any oil to start off with. Please do not cook hot pepper sauce with a very hot oil. All right, we are going to add the oil after pouring the hot blended peppers. All right, so you want to make sure you add it into your pot first, then you're going to put cold oil into the hot pepper. All right, you don't wanna, I'm gonna repeat, you do not want to cook hot pepper sauce starting off with a hot oil. If you do that, you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. Yes. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my Knorr seasoning cube. I'm going to add all my seasoning into the pepper. Like I said again, do not start off with hot oil. Yes, do not start off with hot oil. I'm going to go ahead and add my thyme. Yes, and make sure you open all your windows. Yes, open all your windows, and these peppers should be cooked in a low medium heat. You want to slowly cook it. You don't want to cook it in high heat. I'm telling you guys, I'm giving you this. These are one of the tips and tricks. I went ahead and add my oregano and my thyme. I'm going to add my Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning. Like I said again, use any seasoning of your choice. Yes, make sure you open all your window. I'm going to go ahead and now add some paprika. This will give it some taste to it and also some color. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and add salt. Adjust everything to your liking. I'm telling you, this hot pepper sauce is so delicious. I took 3 at work for my co-workers. They love it. 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 Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and add some lime. You can use lemon, freshly squeezed, or lime. Adding the lime can also help preserve the hot pepper sauce, and it will also give it some delicious taste to it. You don't want to put too much, just a little bit. All right, you don't want it to be too tangy. Yes, like I said again, this hot pepper sauce was delicious. It's a must try, and do not take my word for it. So after adding all your seasoning, you want to go ahead and give it a good mix like so. And if you're enjoying this video so far, give this video a big like and a big thumbs up. I appreciate all of you. Shout out to you all, and I appreciate all of you for watching my video and constantly watching my video. So what I'm going to do next is adding my oil. You want to make sure you add enough oil to fry your hot pepper sauce. Yes, hot pepper sauce, you want to make sure you add enough oil. All right, the oil also at the end, you will see what I'm going to do with the oil. The oil is going to go ahead and help preserve the pepper as well. All right, yes. So add your oil, and don't start off with cooking your hot pepper sauce with hot oil. Yes, the oil is supposed to be added later on. So you're gonna go ahead and cook this on a low medium heat, and occasionally check it and turn it so that it's not sticking from the bottom of the pot. All right, as you can see, my hot pepper sauce is cooking really nicely. If I tell you guys, yes, I'm adding more oil. Like I said, add enough oil because you want your hot pepper sauce to be fried really nice. Make sure all the water evaporated and dry down and fry really good. That tomato that I add into the pepper would give it some sweetness to it. You want to make sure you fry this hot pepper until it's completely dry. I gave it a taste. I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. I'm telling you guys, I had to open all my windows. I opened all my windows. I turned the air on. Yes, and you want to cook it on a low medium heat and fry it until it oozes out its own sweetness. Cook it on a low medium heat, guys. And also you want to make sure when you cover the pot, you make sure you also cover it halfway, because you don't want any water into this hot pepper sauce. You want to cook it dry, as dry. Yes, I'm telling you, at the end I will also show you how I'm going to preserve it and give you some tips and tips what to do when you're making fresh hot pepper sauce. I'm telling you, if you make this, you will not buy hot pepper sauce anymore from the store. Just go to the store, or if you have your Scotch bonnet pepper, just make your own, fresh and delicious and tasty. Yes, no preservative in this at all. It's all fresh. As you can see, if you notice, I covered the pot halfway, and our hot pepper sauce is actually ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and scoop all of the oil or most of the oil out and put it aside into a container. This will give me I'll be able to know how much of the thickness of the sauce I have while you know, putting it in a different container to preserve it later on into my freezer. So I'm going to go ahead and take the oil out. I'm telling you, this oil was so spicy as well. It was spicy. If I tell you the oil itself was spicy, please, if you have leftover oil, do not throw that oil away. You can use this oil to fry some omelette. You can use it to fry some eggs. You can use it to, you know, boil some rice, whatever it is, but do not throw that oil away. That oil itself was so flavorful, and it was spicy as well. Yes, so as you can see, I scooped most of the oil out from the hot pepper sauce. So now we're going to go ahead and section it. You can use any container you have to preserve your hot pepper sauce. These are the tiny ones I'm using. The reason why I'm using these tiny ones, obviously, so when I want to eat hot pepper sauce, I'll just grab one and go. I'm not going to fill it up to the top because I'm going to add some oil. Like I said again, the oil will also help preserve the hot pepper sauce. I'm going to go ahead and put it in my freezer. Every time I need one, I just grab one, and I'm telling you, just that one little container, you will not be able to finish it because you only need a pea size to eat this pepper with whatever you wish on eating this pepper with. Even if it's chicken or fried fish or rice or whatever, or beans, you need a pea size. If you go ahead and take a spoonful of that pepper, you will not be able to tolerate it. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'm going to scoop some of the oil out, like I said, and just add it on, top it up on the pepper. This will help preserve the pepper as well. Like I said earlier, do not throw the leftover oil. You want to use that oil to fry some eggs in the morning, or just whatever you want to use the oil with, but just don't throw it away. So as you can see, I have a lot. I have like about, I think, 14 out of it, and I took 3 at work. I share it with some of my co-workers and they love it. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the freezer. And yes, if you decide to take one container, or it depends how you're going to section it, do not double dip. Do not double dip, and do not use wet spoon. All right, you can take one out, keep it in the fridge, as long as you know, when you enjoying the pepper, you're not using wet spoon, you should be fine. It will, that little container right there will last me at least 2 weeks, depending on how often I'm going to be using it. All right, store the rest in the freezer and tight seal, cover it with a cover like so, and put it in the freezer. Like I said, don't double dip, and do not use a wet spoon because you don't want it to be contaminated with anything, because if you do that, the pepper will not last long. So I'm going to go ahead and cover it, like I said, and put the rest into my freezer, and put just one fresh one out in the fridge so that it doesn't freeze. It can last as long as possible. That lemon that I put there and the oil that I top it off with will definitely keep the pepper long. This hot pepper sauce can go very long, like for months. All right, and this is the oil. I'm going to preserve it and cook some eggs with it later on. I thank you all so much for watching. Until I come your way next time, I'll see you all in my next upload. Bye bye.